Welcome back, and thank you so much for joining me in today's video. Today's voiceover is going to be a bit quieter than usual, I think, because my little baby girl is sleeping next to me, and I'm taking this opportunity to get this voiceover done because I have just had so much going on. This video has been done for like almost a week now, so here I am. But if you are interested in the Heart and Rose nail set that I'm wearing on my right hand, you can go ahead and check the description box. The video for that will be linked down below. So today is not only some PR from Born Pretty, but I also won a giveaway from the Nail Genie SC. She had a small giveaway during one of her lives, and super nice of her. She did end up giving, I did end up winning that giveaway. So as you can see, she sent me one of the Born Pretty kits. This is like I call it like the Pinkie Pie kit. I don't know which kit it actually is, but I'm calling it the Pinkie Pie kit because as you can see, it's a bunch of beautiful pink and creamy shades. The glitter from this collection is absolutely stunning, and she was kind enough to send along the swatches for me as well, so I did not have to like swatch them to add them to my collection. Then she also did include this really cute little note. I love the little paper that it's on. It's so pretty. Here's me trying to do an awkward heart. I don't know what I was doing today. We had fun in this video today, but as for what I was doing, I don't know. And the last thing that she threw into the giveaway was these really pretty like lacy flower foils. I did use these today in the nail set that I'm going to do. Thank you so much, Jeannie, for being so awesome. I love your channel. Her channel will be linked down below in the description box, and I will of course have tagged her in the title of this video as well. So going ahead and getting into the PR portion of this video, Born Pretty did send me their pastel collection, which is like super perfect for Valentine's Day because it has a pink and a purple and a beautiful cream shade, but also is going to be fantastic for the upcoming spring season. So I'm super happy to have received this, and the colors in this collection are absolutely gorgeous. It kind of reminds me of like the macaron polishes from a couple other companies. But this is just a quick look at how I do my swatches, just my little setup. And then we're gonna go ahead and get into the actual swatches. But one thing I did want to show you real quick is I was a little thrown off by the color tab on the top of the number 1 in this collection because it is more of like a pastel peep yellow. But the tab does show it as kind of more of like a key lime color. So that did just throw me off. Not that there's anything wrong with the color in general, but just something that I noticed and that I thought I would share with you, in case you see it on the website and you're like, oh okay, you don't think that you're getting a different shade than you are. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go through the swatches. It's 1 through 6, and I'm just gonna let this part play out, and then I will jump back in when it's time to work on our nails. And these are all 6 shades that come in the pastel kit. I loved absolutely every single one of them, and I did use 3 of the shades in today's nail set. So for today's nail set, I decided that I wanted to do acrylics, and since I do have some Born Pretty acrylics and products, that I was going to use them as well. One thing going into today's nail set, these products do dry very fast. I'm not sure if it's the acrylic itself or the monomer. I have to play with a couple different monomers that I have to see if I get like different setting results, but the acrylics do set rather quickly. And then I also did use a glitter that I got off of the Born Pretty website as well. And since I am going to be keeping these nails on, I am going to go ahead and go in with my primers. I do like to double prime. I have not had any issue with using these 2 products together, like literally absolutely none whatsoever. Even the few friends whose nails that I do for practice, I've never had an issue using these 2 primers together. So it is just the Young Nails Protein Bond, and then it is the Model Ones, the green primer that they have. And I always do use these together, and like literally I've never had an issue. In fact, since I started using the 2 together, I actually think that I get more retention out of that than just using the one by itself. So the footage today is a little bit wonky. I keep apologizing for that, but hopefully soon I will be getting a good camera so that I can just, keep it at a steady angle and just zoom in when I need to. But at the moment I'm using a cell phone, so when I zoom in, I forget that I lose my point of focus and then I end up out of screen a little bit. But anyway, so I'm just using some of the clear from the Born Pretty collection that I had, and then I'm also using this beautiful glitter. I absolutely love this glitter. I'm probably going to save the rest of it for the fall season so that I can use this in a Halloween set, just because I absolutely love this glitter. The purple to green shift is just so pretty and so perfect. And so what I ended up doing was I ended up doing an encapsulated glitter ombre on the thumb and the ring finger, which is what you're seeing me work on here. And this is just the glitter portion. Now, I am by no means an expert when it comes to acrylic, so everything, that I'm doing is, I learn by ear, I learn by experience, and just doing it on my own. So if there's something that I'm not doing correctly, or, that I don't have a hang on, I'm more than willing, I'm more than receptive to constructive criticism. Tips and tricks have gotten me this far, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with knowing that we are all still learning always. Even experts of something, I'm sure there's other techniques that you can learn and things like that. So just a little statement from me about my lack of application knowledge. Here you can see a good example of what I mean by the acrylic set fast. Now this one is also is one of their 2-in-1 dipping powders, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but literally no sooner than I put the bead on the nail, it was like already curing. And I did have a little bit of a difficult time achieving that nice smooth ombre, so I did go back in with a couple more smaller, wetter beads, and I did finish that off that way. And here is a look at how the ombre came out before capping it off. And then we're just gonna go ahead and move right into the actual encapsulation portion. Actually, overall, I don't think that these came out too badly. I think it's really just me. I have an issue going from acrylic to acrylic. I forget sometimes that some dry quicker, or that you need to use wetter beads for certain ones. But that's all the learning process. And once I get to go to school, I'll learn all the finer details, and because I am going to specifically nail tech school, I'm not taking a whole Cosmo course because I don't really have any interest and any of the other stuff. I just really want to learn how to do nails, you know, to standard, and then also be able to have that license so that I can grow my craft, you know, in the field and give myself and my family some business opportunities. So, you know, of course, once I be able to get that under my belt, I'll be able to really grow and flourish as an artist. But for now, I'm a do-it-yourselfer. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I did to the ring finger and the thumb. So for the other 3 fingers, what I decided to do was take the soft clear pink, the clear, and the Phoenix shade, and I'm just gonna go ahead. The Phoenix shade was the purple one, by the way. I know I didn't say the name of it. And kind of do like a marble effect. The marble was very, very subtle on these nails, but I absolutely loved the way that it came out overall. And then of course, you know, sometimes when I do my marble, I like to cap off the clear or the empty spaces with some pink, or add like big chunks of pink to my marble, the nice soft clear pink. I think that it just gives it like a really pretty touch, and especially with using the mauve shade of acrylic that I did today, I think that it was like a really, really good choice this time. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do that to the middle, the pinky, and the index finger. One more thing that I did want to add is for this nail set, I did use my new Melody Susie brush again. When I did my original review, I was using it on my non-dominant hand, and I did say in the video that I was going to do a video using my dominant hand, so I had ended up deciding to do so with this video. And I kind of experienced the same thing. It does pick up a lot of monomer. So if you are looking for a larger acrylic brush without the price point of a larger acrylic brush, please go ahead and check out that video. I will also leave that in the description box. The one that I got is a size 10, but honestly, it felt like I was using a much larger brush just because of the amount of liquid that it was picking up. So that might have also been like an issue, because I was trying to drain it a little bit extra because I did know that it picked up that much liquid, but I'm not really sure. That's just kind of my guess. So these are the finished nails. Before filing, I am going to go ahead and file them off camera, just because there was a lot going on while I was trying to film that portion of this video in the house. So it was like really like seriously all over the place. I wasn't able to really salvage any of that footage. But here is me cleaning them up after I have finished my filing, and I absolutely loved the way that they were coming out. As you can see here, I did have a little bit of discoloration from one of the beads being much drier than the bottom one when applied, so we did end up going in and covering that up, which you'll see very shortly the rest of how I achieved the actual nail art on these nails. Here we are with just a base coat, as we are going to go ahead and get into our nail art. And as you can see, the marble is so pretty on the 3 nails. And look at how pretty that glitter is. Like, I absolutely love this glitter. I need to double check and see if they have larger sizes, because I definitely love this colored glitter and I would love to have like a larger size of it. So here I was attempting to be artistic with the nail foil, so I was only putting it in a small section. And then I cured it for 60 seconds, allowed it to cool off for about 15 seconds or so, and then I applied my nail foil. But I didn't really like I didn't do a good job of like lining up the pattern, and I didn't really like how it looked. So you are gonna see me, well, you're not gonna see me because I did it off camera, but I did end up going in off camera and applying some more of the nail foil glue. And just kind of redesigning it a little bit. I did end up using it on the bottom of the ring finger as well as the larger portion of the top. And what I decided I was going to do is to kind of hide the fact that it was a boo-boo, is I took the cream shade from the pastel gel collection, and I just kind of did like I boxed off the areas of where I did the lacy foil. And I just kind of framed them out so that it created like in a negative space type area where you could see the glitter. So here is what the negative space and foil look was looking like before the top coat. I actually think that it came out super cute, and I think that it was the perfect save to an otherwise very lackluster design. I did have that discoloration from the acrylic bead, and then I wasn't really feeling the foil, but adding that gel polish outline and boxing it off definitely brought the design together. Just like I always say, don't be afraid to think outside of the box, or if you make a design, make it work. A mistake, make it work. You can make any design work. You just, you need some time to work a little bit and make it work. So for the middle and the index finger, I just decided to do a very simple, I'm sorry for the camera there. I did decide to do a very simple outline heart to where when the two nails meet, it creates one complete heart. And I used the pastel purple shade and the really pretty like pastel emerald green shade to complete that part. And I didn't really want to lose the marble itself in like a ton of nail art. So that's gonna be pretty much it for the gel art for today. And as you can see here, I did just end up taking that pastel emerald green shade, like I said, and I did like a double heart like line design. I did go back in afterwards and clean up the first green line that you saw. I didn't like how wide and kind of like away from the first line it was. So I did go back in and clean that up. But here is, like an actual visual representation of how I did that. I just did the first line and then I outlined it with the second one. And then I did go back in before I cured it and I cleaned up that line. And here is my finished set. I think that overall these came together really well. I like the subtle heart design on the index and the middle finger, and I absolutely love how the ring finger and the thumb came out. Definitely think that last minute addition of the outline brought the whole thing together. Thank you so much to Born Pretty for sending me all of these amazing products, and thank you so much to Jeannie for having her giveaway, youarethebomb.com. Please make sure that you take care of yourself, you be kind to yourself and others, and I hope that you'll like and subscribe to this video if you enjoyed my content.